I grew up on an island with one rule: never talk about the other island. The current fought harder than I expected. My arms were sluggish, my legs heavier than they should have been. I kicked toward shore, every breath shallow and burning. Something brushed past my foot too fast to register, too soft to be a log. I didn't stop. The distance couldn't have been more than 30 yards, but it felt like swimming through glass. The kind that keeps pulling you down instead of letting you break through. When my fingers finally hit rock, I hauled myself forward so fast I scraped both elbows raw. I didn't care. I just wanted to be out, one by one. The others crashed onto the beach behind me, crawling, dragging, coughing up seawater. The skiff was already gone, either swallowed by the reef or drifting. Half flooded, back into the mist. None of us had our bags. No compass, no food, no knife. The hammer was probably at the bottom of the sea by now. Everything we'd packed was gone. We stood there, shivering, dripping, catching our breath. One by one, we looked at each other, counting. 5 of us. No one missing, no one hurt, at least not badly. Then we looked around. It took a few seconds before anyone spoke. "This is the same place," Sam said, slower this time. "It's the same beach." It almost looked like it. Same crooked tree leaning out over the water like it was eavesdropping. Same cluster of black rocks jutting up along the curve of the cove. The same soft slope leading into the tree line beyond. Even the shape of the shoreline felt familiar, like we'd looped through time instead of space. Jonah turned in a full circle, scanning the trees and the shore and then the water again. "We didn't go anywhere," he said. His voice didn't sound angry. It sounded resigned. Eli was squinting at the ocean, his face tight. "We rowed across, we saw the island, we left." He didn't say it like he was arguing. He said it like he was trying to remind himself. No one responded. We started walking slow at first, still trying to make sense of it. The beach looked nearly identical to our own, but it wasn't. The rocks were a little too sharp. The slope rose at a slightly different angle. The tree line was thinner, the color of the grass not quite right. Close enough to confuse us, different enough to keep us on edge. There was a narrow path leading off the beach and into the woods, just wide enough for 2 of us to walk side by side.